Okay, let me just reload. Here. But yeah, I feel I've kind of dragged it out a bit too much with all the secondary questing and whatnot. So I can't. It's not like Witcher 1 and 2 where there's a set. You know, there's a there's a set amount in all three games, but it's a much smaller amount in the first two. So it's much easier to 100% the game quest-wise than it is in, say, Witcher 3 here, where there's so many more. It's just a painful amount. Also, I can't find my pants. I think I might have sold them. I'm gonna double back here and see if I can't find the other thing. Another thing of it. Here we go. If I have another pair of them.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed.
My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. Could just harness its power. There is so much it would gain. Amos Varatipis' tome confirms what I've long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. According to Var Yipis, the difficulties involved in bending such being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so, at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I have more experience unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive. If Growth, with his talent of wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we might find a way to do it. Problem is, we must find the djinn. Don't take task unto itself. So much beer everywhere. Good. So the other clothes that were left out are simply there to throw you off. Now we'll double back and we'll go do it.
These continental dandies come us.
May your axe never crumble.
Your axe never crumble. What must be, you know, if your axe is crumbling, then you must be doing something fucking terrible with it.
Grando swords.
Grando swords. Grando swords. Grando swords. I feel I'm sliding into an accent, I'm just not sure what accent. I think I might change his hairstyle next time I get a chance.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
Well, to be fair, depending on your foe, you might also show heart. Because you just got split. Listened to so much music from this game before. Just listen to the OST.
May your axe never crumble.
Bran was a great root. He needs a Scoia'tael. That should.
Introduce.
This is the lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Now, on a certain level, I feel bad that I've chosen Triss for Geralt over her, because, you know, from what I've seen of Yennefer so far, she's fine. It's just what I remember of Yennefer in the books. She's not a nice person in the slightest. I'm still remembering her threatening Ciri, and I know you can say things out of frustration, but Yennefer seems she's inherently in the negatives for frustration. You know, if it was a different kind of book, she would be the assholey teacher that gets, you know, comeuppance in it. You know, that kind of thing. But she threatens to, basically, you know, locked-in syndrome? Magically induce that in Ciri and start dissecting her. And then, you know, swan off in the middle of it, go get dinner, and come back a few hours later to continue it. While leaving Ciri, you know, locked in. Yeah, no! No. She just pisses me off too much.
Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
Yes, Mom.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink.
What's the crack?
Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
I want to see how much shit I can make up. Yeah. Sorry. On some level, I just... I don't even know where to go with that. Never mind.
What have you brought for the farewell feast? Bread, sheep's milk.
Hey, doggies.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Melitele, remote ones. One of what'll please Bran more. Your victuals or our war booty.
I can't live on victuals or war booty alone.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
It really does.
Dandies come a-strutting, then we gotta drag
Like, you know, the beard really works on him.
Lady Yennefer. Sir,
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants into the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Ottric on Hindar.
Jarring just seeing the facial hair suddenly appear. Because I've seen that face before on someone else, and they did not have that facial hair.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they smoked a crack about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating. But I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
I want to say yes, because... Sure.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go!
I was waiting for Yennefer to disapprove. Even though I'm not courting her, it just still feels like must get right answers the whole way through.
From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
And there will be saves coming.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Will we put some coin on it, Lugos? Absolute dogshit idea. You never fail.
Show me what you've got, monster slayer.
I prefer BC Bader. Actually, no, I did go the wrong way. And I don't want to, go the whole way and just be disqualified, so I need to stick to that path. I didn't really notice I'd gone off the path till, and or remember that line until I looked up and saw the line on the mini-map. My backlogs are so out of order. Like, this is going to be uploaded before a Path of Exile content, but that Path of Exile content has been recorded, before this has been recorded. So, Path of Exile content might be coming out in a few months' time, but I recorded it, a few weeks ago. And by a few months' time, I mean a few months' time after this comes out. So it's just... series are all over the place. It's like the race we did in the tutorial, and it seems like he does it quicker if you hit spacebar a bit. And I am beating her to the top of this. I will save scum as much as I damn well need to.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
Oh well, yeah, I was saying about the Let's Play being all over the place. Like, this is gonna come out before some Path of Exile content that was recorded before it, but then Path of Exile content that's recorded after it.
Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the natter and let's drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink. Clear head. But yeah, it's just like everyone's like, just weirdly, out of order in the recording list. So it's It's weird. Like I was saying, you know, Path of Exile content that I recorded, you know, last week is going to be released in a few months after this, or a year after this video comes out, depending on how long Witcher 3 goes on for. And then, you know, there's, you know, then I'm recording this, which is going out, you know, before it, obviously. And then I'll be recording more Path of Exile content. They'll be going out, you know. Damn it. It was more of a twist when I was doing it out in my head, but the moment I say it, it's just like, you know, a line is funnier as a joke when you think it than say it. But when you say it, it just like dies like a wet fart. You know, it's basically that here. I'm thinking, you know, it's real like weird like mess of, you know, backlogs, but it doesn't sound as bad when I'm saying it. But yeah, it is just a weird mess of it. So yeah, it just sounded worse in my noggin than here, than when I started saying it. But still, that is the reality of how my backlog ends up going sometimes.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
Well, if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Oh, it's behind the door, Alex.
Do you have no shame?
Shame? Why would I?
The Queen should join her king on his last journey. Tradition demands.
Huh.
Nice. They believe that shit. What did you see in the beast's edits?
The gods are not kind, y'all. Our isles are in for hard times.
Feeling any better?
Tell me, Lugos, why do you send me
That squealing swine sounds uncannily like Dover. Too bad I don't talk to Smith.
Not talking to you, shit brains.
So listen to different
Allow me to
conversations.
introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witch. Geralt, Jarl Dona and Hinda, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
And when they say total war, it's just like, is that a hint?